Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today we're here to talk about a new influencer. Her name is Eden Lee, and her tag on Instagram is Loverlies. Oh boy, she posted something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and I figured that now is the best time because it's just something that keeps coming back and I want to share it with y'all. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys. So Miss Eden has 100,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm going to focus on her Instagram because that is, to my knowledge, where her main presence is. And she has a typical influencer vibe. When you look at her Instagram, it's very whitewashed, kids plastered all over the place, and of course, she is a doTERRA Hunbot. Now, I've kind of stepped back from covering anti-MLM stuff just because I feel like the gig is so clear, and at a certain point, I could talk about it every single day, but if people still want to take a gamble, they're gonna take a gamble. And there's so many creators out there that are covering anti-MLM and talking about it consistently. So, if you're on the fence and you're thinking about joining an MLM, educate yourself, look at the numbers, the facts are out there, and do what you want to do. But she is a doTERRA lover. She posts about essential oils all of the time. And if you look at her profile, it says homeschool, holistic living, and believer. The grass is greener where you water it. So homeschooling, y'all know how I feel about that. I think that a lot of people that homeschool do it for the wrong reasons, and they do it so that they have their kids around for content creation. Now, I can't say that that's the case here because I haven't really gone super deep into her content or anything like that. But typically with influencers, they keep their kids at home so that their kids can be a part of content. And that's just what they want to do. Do I think that sometimes it can not be in the best interest of the child? I do. But in this situation, her kids might be thriving. So I'm not going to discuss that today. I might do a second part to her presence, but I wanted to talk about this specific thing that she posted. She shared that they had a pet rabbit, and the pet rabbit had demised. And instead of keeping that to be a private family moment, she decided to put it up on Instagram. And she shared this, post where her kids are absolutely devastated. And she utilized that in order to get eyes on her channel. Now, I don't understand what frame of mind you have to be in for not only a family to lose a pet, but then whip out your camera, take the photo or video, and actually turn it into content for your Instagram page. First of all, anything that is super tragic within the family, most people are not going to automatically think, let me film this so that I have it on video. Usually your mind is in overdrive of, oh my God, my kids must be hurting so badly. I'm hurting so badly. This is such a sad moment. Let me be there for my kids. Let's figure out, have we called the veterinarian? What's going to go on? What are the next steps? Instead, she decided to make it content, which I think is disgusting. Second of all, let's talk about the impact that this will have on her children. Growing up, I went through my fair share of losing pets, and every single time it was extremely painful. I always say this, I could not imagine if there was a video of me mourning the loss of my dog or one of my cats on social media that my parents created so that they could have more traction on their social media page. I think so often that the morals and the values, as your following goes up, some influencers, it's like the following goes up and you see their morals go down. And it's just kind of this, it's kind of like this perfect storm where most of them show you exactly who they are over a certain period of time. And we've seen it so many different times. Now, I'm not sure with her being in doTERRA. I always think that, I don't know, people that are so deeply involved in MLMs and per se drinking the Kool-Aid when it comes to being these boss babes, I also think that that can play into the morals kind of going downhill, because let's be honest, most of these hunbots are preying on other women that might be unemployed or want to stay home with their kids, and they are preying upon those weaknesses so that they can build their downline, which already your values are shot for me, and that's my personal opinion. But for her to pick up a camera and make this content, I've seen other YouTubers do this as well, and influencers, and share a vlog of the family pet passing away. And there are a few things that can happen on social media where if I see you do that, you're just kind of done in my book. And I would say taking the loss of either, you know, your human family or one of your pets and making that content, if you do that, you are completely done in my book. And I realize nobody needs to remind me, my book might just be trash to some people, but we're giving people like this a platform. And I cannot wait for the day, if it ever comes, which who knows, I can't wait for the day when we stop platforming people that have zero moral code and zero self-awareness, and they do things like this, and instead of being, you know, annihilated for not having morals and displaying this behavior on social media, they're applauded for it. And if you're applauding someone who's making vlog content footage out of a dead pet, maybe your morals are a little low as well. And maybe that's why you look at people like this and they're applauded instead of called out and never looked at again. These are the types of people that should just be ignored. If you're preying upon people who might be in a desperate situation, or if you are exploiting your kids or lying or just being an overall terrible person on your platforms, these are people that should be ignored and never looked at again. I'm just ready to start platforming people that I'm not expecting perfection, because perfection does not exist. But bare minimum, I'd like to start platforming people who are human beings and not just so thirsty for content that they're willing to do absolutely anything to get more clicks and views. So that's kind of my thoughts on her. Very cookie cutter, hunbot, influencer vibes, nothing too exciting, but that would all be good and well. She has found her niche and people that are interested in her life. But as soon as we drop the MLM nonsense alongside the fact that she made her dead pet part of content, that's where I wanted to share my thoughts. I don't know, maybe I'll do a part 2. Like I said, we will see, but I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.